Christie making a major push today in Iowa. The New Jersey governor looking for endorsements from the state's brokers, as he lags in the polling. Right now, Donald Trump, Dr. Ben Carson leading the pack in the all-important first in the nation caucus state. Ted Cruz, Carly Fiorina, Marco Rubio round out the top five. Our chief political correspondent, Carl Cameron, has residency in Iowa. He's now live in Des Moines. What have you learned, Carl? Good day to you.
Hi. Good morning, Bill. It's hard to believe. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago. It seems like it could have been an eternity. But Scott Walker's only been out of the race 8 days. It was just a week ago yesterday he dropped out. And it has caused a lot of candidates, particularly those who've been mired in single digits, to take another look at the first caucus state. And Christie is here in Iowa. He will today be endorsed by 6 major Republican donors here in Iowa, who also double as a big part of the inner circle of Governor Terry Branstad. This endorsement, there were 7 major Republicans who back in 2012 went from Iowa to New Jersey and told Christie back then that he should be running for president. They've hung in with him. And Christie was in Alden, Iowa last night where he held a town hall meeting. He'll be here again later today talking with voters, getting these endorsements. And last night he made the point of taking on Donald Trump for his comments in 60 Minutes when Mr. Trump suggested that it was time to let ISIS in Syria sort itself out. Watch.
Mr. Trump last night said, let's leave ISIS alone. Let Assad and the Russians take care of that, and we'll clean up afterwards. Sounds mysteriously to me like what the Clintons said about al-Qaeda. And then al-Qaeda made their way here. I don't want ISIS to make their way here, and I think that's exactly what you're talking about as well. We cannot permit that to happen.
Serious foreign policy talk from the governor of New Jersey. International affairs, not the kind of thing that governors are well known for, but Christie is a very straight-talking candidate, and he, for several months, was quite reluctant to talk about Donald Trump and was more often apt to say, oh, he's a friend of mine and I don't want to sort of speak ill of Donald Trump. That has changed. Christie is making a play here in Iowa. He's making a play now because tomorrow is the end of the third quarter, Bill. This is a very big deal. The third quarter fundraising is usually determinative of who's going to have the necessary money to go the distance next spring when Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, and Nevada vote in February, and then virtually half of the delegates are selected in March. These fundraising reports that will come out in the next couple of weeks will be a huge sign as who's going to have enough gas to put in their buses to cover this campaign trail the distance.
Great stuff. Thank you, Carl. We'll talk to you later, okay? Carl Cameron live there in Des Moines.